Oye, mira, my name is Christian Ortiz. I'm the developer of Justice AI, and this is Decoding Bias. Have you ever wondered how bias injects itself within the algorithms of our social media platforms? Let's take a look. This week I posted this meme on LinkedIn, and after receiving 42,109 impressions and only 590 likes, I had some questions, and I ran it through Justice AI. For those of us who are activists or in DEIBA spaces and create content to decolonize or deconstruct social norms, it can get discouraging when you don't see the number of likes that you want to see on your posts, and yet you see impressions at numbers like these. So in the spirit of helping you not get discouraged just based off of numbers, here's actually what's at play. Let's take a look.
To decolonize the analysis of the discrepancy between likes and impressions on your LinkedIn post, we need to recognize the ways in which social media platforms and the engagement metrics they use are shaped by dominant cultural narratives, biases, and the power dynamics embedded within them. Here's a decolonized perspective on the significance of the likes versus impressions on your post. 1. Algorithmic bias and visibility. Social media algorithms are designed within a framework that often amplifies content based on what is deemed engaging by mainstream standards. These standards are usually shaped by Eurocentric patriarchal and heteronormative norms. The high number of impressions could reflect the platform's attempt to push content that challenges the status quo or draws attention due to its controversial nature. However, this visibility doesn't necessarily translate to genuine engagement or support, especially from marginalized communities who may be skeptical of the platform's intentions or who face greater risks when engaging with such content. Fear of repercussion and silence of marginalized voices. The relatively low number of likes, despite high visibility, may indicate a reluctance among viewers to engage publicly with content that confronts dominant narratives around gender and justice. Marginalized communities, including BIPOC, LGBTQIA+ individuals, and others, often navigate social media spaces where their voices are policed, censored, or met with backlash. The fear of being targeted or facing negative repercussions for liking or supporting content that challenges mainstream views can lead to a form of digital self-censorship, where people choose to remain silent rather than risk exposure. 3. Double standards in social media engagement. The content of your post highlights the double standards in societal reactions to different individuals' actions based on their gender identity. This same double standard is reflected in social media engagement. Content that challenges dominant norms, such as calling out the disparity in reactions to gender-based violence and transphobia, often receives disproportionate scrutiny or is met with apathy. This reflects the broader societal reluctance to confront uncomfortable truths, especially when they pertain to the rights and dignity of marginalized communities. 4. Colonial legacies in digital spaces. Social media platforms are not neutral. They are built on colonial legacies that prioritize certain voices and perspectives over others. The engagement metrics, likes, shares, impressions, are themselves tools that reinforce these hierarchies, often valuing conformity to dominant narratives over radical or transformative discourse. The discrepancy between impressions and likes can be seen as a reflection of this dynamic, where content that challenges entrenched power structures is visible but not widely supported or engaged with, as it disrupts the status quo that many users are conditioned to maintain. 5. Engagement as resistance. For those who did like or engage with your post, their actions can be seen as a form of resistance against the dominant narratives that seek to marginalize and silence dissenting voices. These acts of engagement, while numerically small, carry significant weight in the ongoing struggle to decolonize digital spaces and assert the presence and perspectives of those who are often marginalized. In conclusion, the low engagement rate in comparison to the high visibility of your post should not be interpreted merely as a lack of interest or support. Instead, it reflects the complex interplay of power, fear, and resistance in digital spaces. A decolonized analysis acknowledges the structural barriers that shape online interactions and recognizes the courage of those who engage with and support content that challenges dominant and oppressive norms.